Are you here, Robin? So I'm live somewhere, but I don't know where I'm live. Okay, so Robin just let me know I actually am live on Facebook and on YouTube, so I guess maybe I better get talking instead of sitting here acting like a fool. Anyway, so if anybody else is out there and can see me, I'm not sure where I'm live though. I don't know if I'm live on my business page or if I'm live on Robin's group. Robin, can you let me know where I'm live on Facebook? Because it's not showing up in your group, so I don't know where the video is streaming to. So you let me know that, then I'll have a better idea and I can actually get on to see who's with us and joining us. So anyway, I'm going to, as soon as Robin figures out what is happening on her end, she will join us. And in the meantime, I am going to be launching this week's mini challenge for Timeless Scraps, and we will be making belly bands. So your mission this week is to create 2 interactive belly bands. I'm going to make an over the page one today, or at least attempt to get one completed, and then a simpler one. So I'm just cutting out some pieces as I was waiting for Robin, because I'm not sure where the video is. So I'm going to log out of my one account on Chrome, but one of my business account to see if it's streaming on my page, because I'm not exactly sure where it is. Oh, there we are. We are actually on. I can see it now it's in Robin's group, Rock and Robin's Creative Corner. So here we go. I see the video now. So I'm not sure who's here. Give me 1 second and I will check to see if there is any comments or anyone watching. So sorry about all the confusion right now. My phone said I was live, but I didn't know where. Okay. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Julie. Hi, Julia. And Pam. Okay, we're here. Robin is not. She will be here as soon as she figures out her technical issues. So anyway, I am probably been sitting here looking like a fool, not knowing that I'm actually live somewhere. So I've just been cutting away at some of the pieces. Today I'm going to create belly bands, as I said, but I'm going to be using one of my newest kits that I just launched on Friday called Summer in Paris. So by all means, follow along with Timeless Scraps on Facebook and join my challenge. And next Wednesday, there will be a draw for a Happy Meal prize. So I will jump right in in 1 second. I'm going to finish cutting the corners on these tickets and then jump right into showing you how I'm going to create an over-the-page interactive belly band. Just figured I'd sit here doing something productive while I was waiting for Robin, not knowing that I was sitting here going, hello, Robin, can you hear me? Robin, where are you? And you guys were all sitting there laughing at me. Anyway, hi, it's great. So we're going to get going here. So I have a bunch of stuff to coordinate with my Paros kit. So this is some of the, some of the pages from the kit. So if you're interested, again, it's on my coffee shop. You can find the links I'll add the link to the comments in a second. And so there's the Paros kit that I'm using. There are some freebie pages to go with it. So for the big belly band that I'm going to use today, I'm going to use a long sheet of paper because I want it to go over the whole page. Oh, so Julia, give me 1 second and I will find the link for it and post it in the comments. There's freebies for it and as well as the full kit. Find where I'm at. I have to log in. Oh, we've got, no, I'm good. We've got this. I should just be able to type this really quickly, shouldn't I? Give it a second. Okay. So Julia, the link for my coffee shop is now in the comments. The freebies are on the shop page and so is the actual kit. So I'm going to use, again, back to what I was doing. Just like a squirrel distracted me. So yeah, anyway, it's one of those days today. So I'm using a sketch pad that I bought secondhand that already had some stuff in it. I will use these pages. This page is the only page that actually had full stuff on it. So this will get cut down to use for something else. But in the meantime, there's very, very little in this book and it was $3. These things are expensive in Canada. So I have gone ahead and coffee dyed some of the pages. And by doing these pages, I literally just take really strong instant coffee and a paintbrush and I just start painting the pages as I go. And then I always have coffee dyed backing paper for whatever I need to do. And for today, because I'm going to do an over the page one, I need a longer sheet than the page to put it on. So I have my page torn out and I'm going to actually fold it and then I'm going to chop off the side where I folded because this is going to become my belly band that's going to go over the top of a page. I'm going to grab one that's not on heavy paper. I think I have some that are just regular. And I do. Okay. So this is typically the size of most of our journals when we're using regular letter size paper. So I want this to be long enough to go over to go from the bottom up to the top of the page and hang up the top. Okay. Hey, Robin. No worries. I'm good, I think. It's been a little while since I need to clean the lens on my camera. Give me 1 second. I apologize for what this is going to look like. I just realized that it was kind of easy. So we will fix that. Yeah. We are better. I see Robin's screen is back up. Maybe? No. So I think my camera is better now. So I'm going to fold this over again so I have the same size on the front and the back. And then I'm just going to tear it off. I'm not cutting, I'm going to tear. And this one you can use magnets, you can use a sewing machine, you can glue it together, you can hinge this however you'd like to move it together to put on your page. And hopefully I've creased it well enough to be able to tear it in one straight piece. And there we go. And not end up with, I'm going to do this side with my bone folder. That's what it's for. My fingernails don't always work as well. This side off. So unfortunately, there's not as much entertainment today, but Robin and I were having a conversation this morning through messages, and I added her as an administrator on my business page because she was having trouble connecting to it and I was having trouble inviting her to videos. So I added her as an admin, and for some reason, the meta universe has taken forever to actually recognize that that's what was done. So it finally showed up this morning, and now it's not quite working again, but that's okay. But in our conversation, she says, "What do they think that does Canada think that I may be a spy or something and not letting me in?" And I'm like, "Nah, girl, we got this." So I said, "That's what our Canada geese are at the border for, between their teeth and dodging the goose poop on the ground." I mean, it is what it is coming into Canada. So here I have my 2 pages. I want it to hang over the top. You can have it hanging over the top or the bottom, your choice. So for this one, I'm going to have it hanging so it's out the top of the book. And I'm going to turn the bottom part into a pocket. And then that'll be on both parts. So the bottom will sit on the page like this, and the top will be attached together. And then the bottom, I'm going to use magnets for this one. So I think that's kind of good. And if I find it's too high, I can always change it up after the fact. So I want the pockets to be the same size. Coordination is not my thing today, obviously. It happens every once in a while. Anybody who knows me really well knows that I have an autoimmune disease called Meniere's, and it affects my hearing, my balance, and causes me to have some pretty significant vertigo episodes. So we've had some rain today, overnight last night, and some rain. The barometric pressure is my worst trigger. So the last couple days have not been the most fun for it. So if I kind of drift off a little bit or I'm a little wonky in what I'm saying or doing, bear with me. It is what it is. It's a normal part of life for me at this point. So you have the basic pieces for the belly band. So I have 2 little pockets on the front. Like this is going to go literally over the page like this. So one half is on one side, one half is on the other. So I'm going to start by attaching my magnets to the back of these pieces. I have 2 little really strong, not even remembering what the magnets are, but I do know that they work. And there's my tape. I'm just going to tape these on. This is on the back of the belly band anyway, so it's not, you could use it as a hidden writing space if you wanted to, but for the sake of time today, I'm just going to tape these ones on and then possibly do something with them after. And you want these to be in the same spot when you're putting them together so that they actually attach to one another when you're putting your thing together, putting it over your page. Julie, I posted in a couple of other groups, and then I had to change the location from my page to Robin's group. So if one of the 2 of you has a moment, maybe check to see if you have any new members coming in as we're doing the video, because I may have some other people joining just to be able to watch the video. So I need this to kind of, and suddenly, like I said, sometimes I have some significant brain fog. If you know me well enough, if you really know me, then you know for sure that it's not actually brain fog. It's more than likely just me. But we're going to go with the brain fog. And I'm completely drawing a blank on how to actually attach a magnet. There we go. So I've got the tape back to back, and I'm just going to attach it now. And again, this is on the front and the back of the page, so you won't really notice if it's not exactly in the right space anyway. So it'll go. And why did that not stick? Oh, because maybe I should put the tape down. That might be a helpful thing to do. There we go. I may have to nope, once this is connected this way, it should be fine. And then my belly band just snaps together at the bottom over the page. So there you have that part of it. That's the base for it. Yeah, Robin just didn't want to actually have to do anything today. So she just kind of fed me to the wolves and threw me out there alone. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Robin is using the StreamYard app, and I find that it gives us a whole lot more screen space to work with. I actually can bring my camera down and focus more on what's in front of me and less of what's around my desk and stuff. Maybe I can figure out how to actually not have, there we go, all of me in it. Yay! So here's again is the basics of the belly band. This is way more fun when Robin is actually able to talk with me and we're able to work together. But that's okay. So my tape is not taping today, so I'm going to add some extra pieces along the sides just to hold it in place. I'll fix that completely after. I don't want to put too many layers of tape over top of the magnet because then it won't snap together when my page closes. And why am I having such a hard time starting tape today? Because that would just be me. So I'm just taping it back down. It could be just the way I was holding the tape too when I was trying to figure out how to attach it. That is why the tape wasn't holding. I'm using medical tape for this because it's really strong when it attaches to paper and it's not going to go in. It shouldn't go anywhere. But obviously that was a fallacy a few minutes ago because it did go somewhere. I actually have cloth medical tape that works better than this, but I couldn't find it this morning. Okay, now back to the creation of this. So I have my magnets on the back of my two pieces and I have my pockets on the front. So we're going to start working by decorating this. I'm going to close the pocket up. I'm going to do one pocket one way and one the other. So this one's going to be a top pocket going this way, so it'll have tall and skinny in it. And then the other one will have decorations and stuff up here, and then it'll have a side pocket. So this one is the top pocket, and this one will become a side pocket. And I guess I should have inked the top before I did that, but oh well. We can, the glue didn't attach anyway. So we're going to have to add a little bit more glue. You think it was Monday, and it's not, it's Tuesday. And these are the issues that should happen on a Monday after the weekend. But yet here we are. Okay, try gluing this piece down again. You can put a thumb notch in it, if you wanted to, and I'm just going to leave it just a little pocket. And then I'm going to make this one a side pocket because it doesn't really make much of a difference. You can make this one a side pocket or a belly band across the bottom. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to make it a belly band in a belly band. So instead of closing off the whole pocket on this part, I have a slide through and then the pocket on this one. This one's just going to be a quick variation of it. It's not going to be, I will post completed pictures and stuff after the fact, so I don't bore you with sitting here nattering on to myself for a really long time creating the whole thing. So now I need fields of poppies, and I have the borealis, but I do not have another pair of shoes. Okay, so let's move on. I'm going to take some of these florals from this page, and that's the beauty of the kit. You can tear apart the page and use whatever parts of it you want. If you want to use the whole page again, just reprint it. So I'm going to tear off the flowers on this so that they fit into my thing. I'm going to cut off the white edge first, though. And then I'll tear the other side. So I want this to fit inside my page. So we're going to go this way, line it up like that. Then I know it's going to fit where I need it to fit. And then I'm going to line this part up on here. Maybe. There we go. And I'm just going to tear it off. So now I have some of the beautiful roses that are on that page that I'm going to use as a backing. I'm actually going to turn this into, wait, which pocket is this? This one is the belly band on the belly band part. So this one is the full side. So actually I should have torn that narrower to make the tag, a tall tag to put inside here. So we're going to use this piece on here anyway. And then I will just get another piece to put as the tall tag on that one. So this will fit here if I wanted to. And actually, you can go the whole thing. Actually, this one can be a triple pocket. It can be the belly band on the back, the belly band in the middle, and then I can make it another side tuck here or a top tuck on the top on that. That's what we will do with this one. Have an idea in my head of what it's going to look like when it's done, and then once I sit down to get started on it, it never turns out the way it was in my head. You don't have to ink any of your edges. I like the look of the inks, like of the inking, so I'm going to. And then the top part of this, I'm going to use as a decorate the top part of this differently than I am this, because this is going to hang out the top of the book. This part will be inside the book. So I'm going to go ahead and ink all of this stuff up first. And then this will get attached here. Just like that. And like this piece will be done separately. It'll coordinate together, but be done separately so that it actually is something nice to look at outside your book. Nope, Robin's attempting to come back in. I just saw my screen change again, and unfortunately it didn't work. It's always more fun to listen to the two of us together than it is just me droning on and on, but technology is great when it works, and when it doesn't work, you just want to drop it out the window. My studio is in the basement, so I kind of have to throw it up to the window.
Can you hear me, Kim?
Because it won't work, because I'm under the window, not above it.
Kim? Kim, can you hear me? Kim? Kim?
And you could turn this into another pocket if you wanted to. I'm not going to this time.
Kim? Can you hear me?
Here. And don't pick up the glue. Yes, pick up the glue, because that's who I am.
Kim, can you hear me?
Okay. So now in this one, I probably will maybe even make a little scrappy notebook on top of it, or add a little scrappy notebook on the top of this so there's extra writing
Kim,
space.
can you hear me?
And I'm going to
Kim?
add some tickets and tags and stuff into the
Kim, can you hear me? Kim?
pocket on this part. Hey, Robin! No, I see her. Do we hear her?
Oh my God. Okay.
That remains to be seen.
I think I'm here. Oh my gosh, I did it. I'm here. Hey.
Okay,
Do
really?
you hear me? Do you see me? You went quiet.
Put a tag in it. I can put some tickets through it.
Are you there?
And I'm sure that I will find some other pieces that I can go through, but I just want to get the basics of the belly band itself done. So there's that. This part is pretty much done until I attach the two pieces together. So this one is going to be different because I have the pocket this way. So I need a piece that I can use to cover the bottom of it. I don't need to, but I'm going to.
Can anybody
I see you,
hear
but
me?
I can't hear you.
Oh,
wait,
stop.
maybe my volume is down on my phone. That's why I can't.
Oh, can anybody hear me?
Nope.
Oh, hear me, please.
Let me try this.
Please, it's showing that you should
It's
hear
down on
me.
my phone. That's right. Oops.
Can anybody hear me?
Nope. I can hear you now, Robin.
Okay, hi. Can you see me? Hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yay!
I'm here.
Yes.
I'm here.
Yes, I can hear you. Yep, I think we're good.
All right. Hey, what you doing, girl? I see you've been working.
Yep, I think we're good.
All right. Let me bring it up.
Belly bands.
Belly bands. Yay. All right.
I'm going to use.
All right. Oh, I see. hearts. I see smiles. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
So,
Let me bring it up. Belly band.
okay, I have squeak, and I don't know if it's my end or if what it is.
It's you, Kim. You gotta fix your squeak. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta turn off one of your volumes.
I'm not sure how to fix my squeak.
You have two volumes going.
Okay, the sound's off on my Chromebook, but I can't actually hear you on my. I know why I can't hear you on here. Hang on. Because I have to leave the StreamYard.